Good evening, Patreon. Welcome back. It's time for some more Patreon exclusive content, and it's time for a bit more Mind Your Language. Hello, Sailor. I've had to go through about 5 different websites just to find this episode because it doesn't work on Yes Movies, but I've found it. The good old Internet Archive once again saves the day. Like a heroic sailor. Hello, Sailor. That's the name of the episode. Hello, Sailor. Juan, por favor. Por favor.
Looking for someone, Mr. Cervantes?
Por favor.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Shh, this way.
Oh, good
Whoa.
evening, Juan. They only just made it.
Sí, sí.
Well, come along into the classroom.
Sissy.
In a
Sissy. Ha! Sissy. Sissy.
I have to go someplace.
Ah, well, don't
Sissy.
No. Hey, come on. This
What's he doing?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Well, I may as well warn you that I'm not in the best of humours tonight. In fact, I have a serious complaint.
Why don't you go to the doctor?
It's not that sort.
Oh, is he still ill? You remember the last episode? That was brilliant. You know, I mean, that entire episode revolved around being in Mr. Brown's flat while he was ill and everyone visiting him. It was a bit similar to the episode of Only Fools and Horses when they're stuck in the office in the supermarket for the whole night. You know? An entire episode you don't see anywhere else but a supermarket. And that was brilliant. The episode of Breaking Bad, The Fly, they're stuck in the lab trying to kill a fly. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was hilarious. They just kept plying him with drink.
Sort of complaint, Danielle. I have a serious complaint.
Why don't you go to the doctor?
It's not that sort of complaint, Danielle. I'm far from happy with your progress. I feel as if I'm banging my head against a brick wall.
Oh, blimey. If you are doing that, you will be getting a headache.
I checked your homework last night, and frankly, I think you're getting worse. Now, Max, the correct form of address for a cardinal is not Westminster Cathedral.
I didn't know he'd moved.
It should have been Your Eminence.
Really?
And Danielle, the word conjugate is applied to verbs and has nothing whatsoever to do with marital relations.
Oh, I am sorry.
Conjugal. I see where she's coming from with that. Yeah. Conjugal. Conjugate.
And as for you, Ranjit, well, some of your answers made no sense whatsoever.
That is because I'm not understanding the gist of the questions. So I'm answering different questions that I do understand.
That is not the object of homework.
1,000 apologies.
1,000 apologies.
Buonasera.
What
Buonasera.
time do you call this?
7:10.
You're late. Haven't you got a watch?
I had a watch. It was a beautiful watch. It was rust-proof, shock-proof, waterproof, everything. The only trouble is it wasn't quite super-proof.
Superproof.
Yeah, last night I'm working in the restaurant, and whoops-a-daisy, I dropped it in the soup.
I knew it! In the soup! It is not superproof. Superproof? Yes, I drop it into the soup.
Night I'm working in the restaurant, and whoops-a-daisy, I dropped it in the soup.
Whoops-a-daisy! Whoops-a-daisy! I'm going to start saying that now instead of whoops-a-daisy. It's now whoops-a-daisy!
Quiet. Have you seen one?
One what?
Juan Cervantes.
Ah, scusi, no.
Where the devil has he got to?
Perdón, señora. It's okay, my friend. Wait here for me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's only to finish class.
Oh, all right then.
Alright then.
Do you want a cup of tea?
He not speak the English good. Not like me. You wait here. No speak. No nothing.
No speak.
K.O.
K.O.
Hey, yo. Okay.
K.O.
No nothing.
K.O.
Okay, yo. Okay.
Okay.
Right, now this evening we're going to concentrate on the alphabet. I'm going to go around the class And I want each of you to give me a word beginning with a different letter from the alphabet. Max, we'll start with you. A or A? A desk. No, Max, that's a D. All right, D-desk.
D-desk.
No, Max, desk does not begin with the letter A. I want a word beginning with the letter A. A door. Good, a door. Well done.
Excuse, please.
Yes, Ali?
I'm not understanding why you are saying a desk is not right, but a door is right.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, when Max said adore, he was meaning the verb to adore. And although they do sound the same,
No,
didn't
it
mean
wasn't.
A door.
He
For
meant
example,
adore.
this door. Am I right, Max?
Sure, you're right. I'm meaning any door.
At this rate, it'll take us a week to get through the alphabet. Oh, we'll try again, Max. Please give me a word beginning with the letter A. And I don't want A something, just...
Aso. Couldn't help it.
We'll try again, Max. Please give me a word beginning with the letter A. And I don't want A something, just one word beginning with the letter A. Think of a fruit.
Apple?
Apple.
Hey.
Good. Danielle. B.
B for brown.
Good.
B for beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Danielle. Hannah. C.
Red.
Red. What's that got to do with C?
Red sea.
Red Sea.
I want a word beginning with the
Took a minute for me. That took me a minute then. The Red Sea, yeah.
letter C.
Cow.
Yes, well done. Tarot. D.
Aso.
Aso.
Darko.
Darko. Well,
Darko.
Dark. K.
Yes.
Hey.
Jamila. E.
Heavening.
Heavening.
Excellent. Well done.
Good. Heavening. Bless
Giovanni.
her.
F.
Thick.
Thick.
Thick. Thick. No, that's how Linda says it. And gimme. Thick.
No, there's no such word as thick.
Sure there is. My boss is English, and he say lots of times, through thick and through thin.
Yes, well, your boss's grammar isn't very good. And don't give me the old chestnut about his grammar being very good for her age.
I not say that.
Good.
She's dead.
Everybody, look, there's far too much levity in this class. Don't forget that you have your exams coming up shortly. Now, try and take it seriously, please. Giovanni, a
Oh,
word
yeah.
beginning with F.
They had a mock exam not so long ago, didn't they?
Female.
Good. Well
Female. Oh yeah, he knows that word.
done. G.
Glade,
Glate.
as in Great Wall of China.
Oh, I
Built
forgot.
by glorious Chinese workers.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Sue.
Perdón.
Perdón.
Ah, fun.
Perdón.
Oh, we're just going through the alphabet.
Por favor.
Por favor.
A, B, C, D, E.
Ah, sí, alfabeto.
Alfabeto.
A, B, C, D.
Would you like to give me a word beginning with the letter H?
Sí. Pues, mira, por favor.
Ah, sí. Por favor. I love one. Do you know, you guys know what my favourite is Taro, then probably Ranjit, and probably Ali then as well, yeah. And then Giovanni, Max. But Juan, he's slowly creeping his way up to the top of that list. He gets better every episode. I really like Juan. He's hilarious. I just love the por favor. It's almost iconic. Por favor. Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Palabra.
Palabra. July.
Hulai?
Sí. April, May, June, July.
No, one, that's a J. July. I want H.
Sí. Hacienda.
Yeah. Well,
Hacienda.
Por favor.
I'll accept
doesn't
that.
matter.
Por favor.
Ali. I.
I.
You are what?
A word beginning with the letter I.
Infidel.
Are you meaning me?
Sit down. Ranjit. J.
Jackass!
Jackass!
Are you meaning me?
Most definitely.
More definitely! I love these two. The fights between these two are absolutely epic. Word beginning with the letter I. Infidel. Are you meaning me? J. Jackass. Most definitely.
Infidel.
Are you meaning me?
Pair of you. Sit down. Ranjit, J.
Jackass.
Jackass. I love how he said that.
Meaning me?
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
You're damn clever one of you, monkey face.
Quiet, please. Sit
Monkey
down.
face.
Danielle, K.
K for kind-hearted.
Good.
K for kiss.
Listen, I think that'll do, Danielle. Thank you. Max,
Okay.
L. Elephant.
Elephant.
Now, Max, try again.
Lovely.
Good. Anna, M.
Meistersinger.
Meisteringer. What?
Knitting.
No.
No, knitting begins with a K.
लो जी अच्छी ज़बान है कोई सीखे तो कैसे सीखे लिखते कुछ हैं बोलते कुछ हैं
Yes,
do you knit
yes.
with?
ah wool
Yeah, what are these?
For Christ's sake.
needles
Needles. Yes.
Well done.
Well done,
Giovanni,
Jamila.
Can you give me a word beginning with the letter O?
Horrible. Holiday.
Holiday.
Hopeless.
Hopeless. Yep. That's a well-timed joke. This entire class is hopeless.
Yes, you are. You keep dropping your aspirates.
He looked down.
I'll not drop nothing.
No. An aspirate is the sound made by the letter H. The words you've given me all start with H and not with an O.
Scusi.
I want a word
Scusi.
beginning with O. Come on.
Out the side.
That's
Out
better.
the side.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown.
Hello,
Miss
Gladys.
Courtney wants to see you in
Oh,
the
All
God.
right, I'll be as quick as I can. Giovanni, would you take charge of the class while I'm away?
Si, professor.
Si, professore.
TV. I think you better come too, Pedro.
Pedro.
Miss Courtney.
Pedro. That's a bit like Ollie Falls and Horse, isn't it? No way, Pedro. What is it that he calls Spanish people? Just Juan. Because he calls any Englishman John. Oi, John. And when they were in Spain with Grandad, it was, Oi, Juan.
Found your fishy friend.
Are you going to answer me? Look, what is your name? Who are you and what are you doing here?
What seems to be the problem, Miss Courtney?
This is. I
This
just came
is...
here and found him. Well, he seems to be some sort of foreigner, but I can't get a word out of him. Is he one of yours?
No, I'm not.
Well, you can...
Jesus Christ, he's not a fucking dog. This is he one of yours? Jesus Christ.
Foreigner, but I can't get a word out of him. Is he one of yours?
No, I'm not.
Well, you can find out what he's doing here. After all, you do seem to have a way with these foreign persons.
Oh, I'll do my best. Hello? What is your name? Name?
I don't know.
Speak English?
No.
Parlez-vous français? Sprechen de Deutsch? Parlez Italiano? Habla Español? Or say something, even if it's only got nothing. Amigo.
Everything's all right. Not one, you know.
Sarai.
Fine, you know this person.
Sarai.
I tell you truth. He's my brother.
Your brother?
Ah.
I believe you.
Okay, I tell you truth. He's not my brother. He's a good friend.
Yep.
We sleep together.
Bugger you.
Not in the same bed, same room.
Same room.
Why don't you tell me the whole story?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, I make it a clean chest.
I make it a clean chest. I need to start using these phrases in my life. I make it a clean chest.
Look, why don't you tell me the whole story, you want?
Okay, I make it a clean chest.
Breast.
Breast.
But you must promise me not to tell nobody.
Well, let's hear what you have to say first.
His name is Boris. He's marinero.
Boris.
Che.
Oh, a sailor.
Sailor. Last night he
Oh.
came about where he worked.
Hello, sailor. Hello, sailor. Right.
He's Russian.
Rushing.
Che.
Russian.
In a hurry.
No. He's Russian. From Russia.
Russia.
A sailor, a Russian sailor.
Hey, we drink vodka. See,
Vodka. He knows
He
that
asked
word.
me for mental home.
Asked you for what?
He say, no go back Russia. Ask me for mental home. Casa de loco.
Casa de Loco. The mental home. Casa de Loco. Mind you, this is what, 1977, 78, so Russia would have still been communist at this point, wouldn't it? So I don't blame him for not wanting to go back.
Asylum, political asylum.
Political asylum? He's asking for political asylum! And he thought it meant the mental home! Oh, one. See what I mean? He's climbing that list.
He's a defector.
No, he's Russian.
Oh my god.
You not let him take him back, eh?
Oh, no, of course not. This is a free country. If he wants to stay here, he's perfectly at liberty to do so. Welcome to England, comrade.
Большое спасибо! Большое спасибо!
Bloody hell, it's like Borat. Comfy there, Giovanni.
Silenzio!
What do you want?
You're supposed to be studying the books.
Knave! You remember? Chewing the fat? Well, a knave? Razzle? Was it? What did he want? What magazine did he end up wanting? Club 69. That's what he were after, wasn't it? The power of Christ compels you, Jazz Mags!
Who say so?
I say so.
I say
Yeah?
so.
Look, professores put me in charge. You gotta do what I tell you. Now, I'm gonna ask you the questions, and you're gonna give me the answers. Okie dokie.
I love that. Okay, cookie.
Yeah, yes, please.
What is a noun?
Oh, blimey. It is very simple. Nauna is a lady who is living in a convent.
Not a nun.
Hey, Jamila. What's the plural of a thief?
Huh?
The plural of a thief.
A thief. Robbers.
No, not the robbers.
Not bad.
Look, these are robbers.
Oh my god.
Now, one a thief, two
Thieves.
That's better.
Not even close, pal.
Max, what's the opposite of bitter?
Lotter.
That's not right.
Sure it is. Opposite of bitter money is lotter money.
Quiet, please.
Silencio!
Thank you, Giovanni. You can sit down now. Juan, I think it might be a good idea if Boris sat next to you.
Ahí, vamos.
For your general information, Boris is from Russia.
Ah, much better he sit next me, rather than representative of capitalist philosophy.
Sorry to disappoint you, Sully, but Boris has decided to change horses.
Blimey. Is he a Russian cowboy?
No, Ellie, I mean that he's decided that he prefers our democratic way of life to the Russian regime. He's a defector.
So Russia was still communist at this point. Right. Who would it have been? Gorbachev or someone? Or Khrushchev or something? I don't know.
Later, but the Ling Russian embassy.
That will do no such thing, Sully. Boris has made his decision, and after the class, Miss Courtney will inform the Home Office, who will then decide whether he can stay.
Why you wish to leave Russia?
Well, I haven't the faintest idea.
Revolution.
Maybe he's a spy.
Yeah, a double agent.
Maybe Sully is right. We send him back where he came from.
He should be interrogated.
Yeah, well, sit down, everybody. Quiet, please. Sit down. I'm sure that Boris has a perfectly good reason for wishing to remain here. Boris,
Dada?
would you come out here, please? Juan, does Boris speak any English?
I teach him a little.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Why
this ought to be good.
do you wish to leave Russia?
Por favor?
See what I mean? I teach him a little English. Por favor.
see you speak English as well as Wanda.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all right. Why do you wish to leave Russia?
Nie poнимаю.
Well, come over here. Russia?
Да.
England?
Да.
Why you leave Russia to stay in England?
Ah.
Yeah?
Oh God, what's this gonna be? I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. Let you all take that in. Oh my God. Why did you leave Russia to come to England? And it draws a picture of a naked woman. Well, at least it's a straightforward reason.
Ah, a woman.
Da.
Is this true one?
Si. Last night in bar, he meets beautiful girl. He has fallen, how you say, heels over head.
Head over heels.
Yeah.
Thank you, Boris. You can sit down now. Sit down.
Da.
Vive l'amour,
Dada.
Boris.
Well, Sully, I'm sure even you wouldn't wish to stand in the way of true love.
Plural should be for state, not individual.
Yes, well, not this side of the Iron Curtain. Now, where were we up to in the alphabet? Which letter have we got to?
P.
P. Well, then suppose you give me a word beginning with P.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
As used by decadent Western world to spread lies about glorious peace-loving Chinese.
Sully, do you have to make a political speech every time you answer a question?
Yeah.
Chairman Mao, he said, it is duty of those who can see to guide blind to right of truth. The 8 points for attention are as follows.
You know, I know this is a comedy, but it is actually quite an accurate representation of just how brainwashed he had his people. Like, literally, there were millions of people dying in China of starvation and fuck knows what else. And they'd walk through fire for him. It was ridiculous. It's disgusting. I hate communists. They're disgusting people.
Do not damage clocks. Do not take liberties with women. Do not
Sit down, thank you, that'll do.
If you look at every communist regime in the last 100 years, there's at least a genocide or a mass ethnic cleanse. It's something that results in the death or suffering of millions or thousands of people. It's part of the course with communism. It's amazing. And yet you know, the amount of people in this country that wish we were communist. Not enough people dying in this country as it is.
Ali, you give me a word beginning with Q. Q? Yes, go on. Q.
Q!
Yes.
A
Come
Q!
on.
Q.
Ali, will you give me a word beginning with the letter Q?
Oh, blimey. I'm giving it to you 3 times already. Q. Like bus, stop, Q.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well done. Taro. Ah.
Aso!
Radio.
Good.
Radio!
Ranjit. S.
Eskimo.
Eskimo!
Eskimo begins with an E.
1,000 apologies.
I don't know what it is.
Think of a word that describes you.
Stupid.
Stupid, you half-witted Pakistani papadam.
Don't you call me
You half-eaten Pakistani papadam. You could chop and change that for every nationality, couldn't you? You half-eaten English shepherd's pie. You half-eaten Scottish haggis. Oh God, this show's given me so many great phrases to use.
Stupid, you half-witted Pakistani papadam.
Don't you call me Pakistani papadam, you brown of chapati.
All right, that'll do. Sit down, the both of you. Juan, tea.
Por favor.
Tea.
Ah. Tea. Tea.
Tea!
No vodka, tea.
No, Juan, I don't mean it's time for the tea break.
Por favor.
Never mind, sit down.
No vodka, tea.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown.
What is it this time, Gladys?
There's another one turned up.
Another what?
A Rusky. I've shown him into Miss Courtney's office.
I am Captain Ivan.
Are you?
Da. And you are Mrs.
Oh, shit. It's the captain of the ship. Come to look for his sailor. Oh, dear.
I am Miss Courtney.
A fine woman like you has no husband?
No.
I am understanding. You prefer to have the lovers.
Certainly not. Now, will you please get to the point?
I have reason to believe that one of my men is here.
Really?
Oh, come, Mrs. Courtney. Miss.
Why do I recognise him? Is it? Hold on. Is it Brian Glover? I recognise him. I need to find out, because it's going to do my head in otherwise. It's alright, it's a Patreon video, so... David King. Literally no idea who the hell you are, mate. He was in Coronation Street as Clifford Duckworth. Played Parky in The Long Good Friday. I'm just, you know, I haven't seen that film. It might be something that you've seen. Gosh, filmography's really short and I haven't seen any of the things he's been in, so... Why do I recognise him then? Wikipedia's a bag of shit. He's got 109 credits on IMDb. Yeah, about 5 on Wikipedia. Yes, Prime Minister. Bookmark. Annie, A Royal Adventure. Shine. Haven't seen any of these. Oliver Twist, the TV show. There was a Oliver Twist TV show. No. Mind Your Language. Yep. Paul Dark. No. No, I must not. It's just that he looks a bit like Brian Glover. Then that's the only reason I recognise him. Or thought I did.
No, he's here. He must come back to the ship and return to us.
That is for him to decide. Enter.
Wish to see me, Miss Courtney?
This is Captain Ivan Ivanovich. Mr. Brown, our English teacher.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you. I welcome you to England. You and your compatriots are perfectly safe here. Don't have to go back to Russia if you don't want to.
Mr. Brown.
Don't put your foot in it.
The captain has no wish to stay here. He has come to take back the other person.
Ah, but you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, he doesn't want to go back. He's met this girl, you see, and they want to get married.
No, it's impossible. We are only being here for the one night.
Well, it was love at first sight.
No, peoples do not fall in love at first sight.
Do?
I tell you, he cannot be getting an English wife.
Why not?
Because he already has a Russian one.
Oh!
Saying that he's already married.
Wow.
To Anastasia.
Well, this puts an
Anastasia?
entirely different complexion on the matter. I'm afraid we have no alternative but to return your roving shipmate. Will you see to it, Mr. Brown?
Very well.
You are a woman of great perception as well as being beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You are reminding me so much of your great national figure.
Oh, yes, people have said I resemble the Queen.
No, not the Queen. British Bulldog.
One, I ask you the question. What is the
Finally. Someone said it.
name for a group of cows?
Por favor.
Hey, come on, you know what I'm saying. You might have fooled Professor, you not to fool me, huh? Now, what's the name for a group of cows?
A herd.
I don't know.
A herd of cows.
Por favor.
Herd of cows.
Sure, I heard of cows.
I knew it.
Santa Maria, a herd of cows is a lot of cows.
And you speak a lot of balls.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Oh my god. It's so clever. You know, honestly, the humour, it's pretty basic, but they do it in such a clever way. It's brilliant, this. I absolutely love this show.
Goodness, you're back. I tell you, Professor, I don't know how you put up with all these foreigners.
Excuse me?
Dada?
Yeah, well, there's a set of friend of yours outside. He's waiting to take you back to the ship, Captain Ivanovich.
Niet.
Yeah, not Niet.
Nicked.
Niet, da. He's told me
Da.
all about Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Hold on. Nicked. Nicked isn't no in Russian. No in Russian is niet. N-Y-E-T. Nicked is German, isn't it? Nicht. Niet.
He's told me all about Anastasia.
Anastasia.
For your general information, Anastasia is Boris's wife back in Russia.
Oh, the randy old Cossack.
You will permit me, Mr. Brown?
It's all yours, Captain.
Randy old Cossack!
Boris. Golubчик.
Idźcie сюда! Tak się wam nie studa! I sam mną pójdziecie, bo to nie leży Tak się wam nie studa!
Jesus!
Right, now come along, pay attention. We've had enough interruptions for one evening. Which letter in the alphabet were we up to?
Me, te, ti.
Good. Well, one.
Tabaco.
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Max. You.
Me?
No, the letter U.
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Good, but not humbrella, umbrella.
Okay.
Okay.
Anna, V.
Vent.
Vent? Yes, good, as in air vent.
Nein, as in I went to wash my hands.
No, Anna, those words begin with W. I want a word beginning with V. What instrument does Yehudi Menuhin play?
A fiddle.
Oh, a violin.
Violin, natürlich, ja.
Good. Danielle. W.
W for war.
Good.
W for when?
I only wanted one word, Danielle.
Excuse me, Mr. Brown.
What is it this time, Gladys?
He's back.
Who's back?
Ivan the Terrible.
Ivan the Terrible!
Wants to see you.
Wants to see you? Jesus Christ.
Captain, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Mr. Brown, could I please have a word with you, Lucy? Will you please speak on my behalf? Now, please, will you do this one thing for me? Please.
Is he after Miss Courtney?
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
He is. That's her office.
Miss Courtney, We've got a bit of a problem. Captain Ivanovich is outside.
Oh, don't tell me his compatriot has escaped.
Oh, no, Boris is safely on his way back to the ship.
Well, then why has the captain returned?
Well, he wants to defect. You see, he says, like Boris, that he's fallen heels over head in love.
Oh, these foreigners are impossible. I tell him to go away. His infatuations have nothing to do with us.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid this one has. You
Yeah.
see, he says he's fallen in love with you.
Little English bulldog. You must love you. I am loving you, Mrs. Gartley.
Miss! Oh, God. Blimey, that's how you know the thing that you're watching is old. When it says a colour production. London Weekend. That doesn't even exist anymore. But there you go, that's another episode of Mind Your Language. And, yeah. Absolutely hilarious. I absolutely love this show. It is just so funny. Such a great wit. Brilliantly written. It's an absolute pleasure to check this out and react to it for you guys. The characters, every single character just has something about them that makes them enjoyable. Juan quickly becoming one of my favourites. Ranjit, he's brilliant. They're all brilliant. Although, a bit disappointed that Taro wasn't really a feature in this episode. You know, he only said a few words. It's a shame. I hope that there's a few episodes coming up where he's, you know, in the scenes as a more central figure. But yeah, that alphabet gag, just genius. I mean, it's really simple when you think about it. You know, we've got a sitcom that's about immigrants that have gone to a night school to try and learn English. Well, why don't we stage a scene where the teacher goes through the alphabet asking them to give a word for each letter? It's a really simple idea, but the way they did it, it was just genius. I absolutely love this show. It's fantastic. I cannot speak highly of it enough. And I can't believe I never heard of it. But I think it's popular on social media because that's how I discovered it. You know, I said that I saw that video on TikTok. Or was it Facebook? It was one or the other. In the canteen. I'm not having any money. You're not having any coffee. All Muslims are nice, wonderful persons. There's only one thing. All Sikhs are very big liars. You remember? That's what I saw. And I just remembered. Oh. So yeah. Maybe it is popular on social media. Because that clip was... The one on TikTok, it was... You know, it had nearly 1 million likes, I think. So, yes. There we go. If you go onto the YouTube channel, you'll see that the Pentatonics reactions have gone absolutely haywire. I've gone from 700 subscribers on the day of my birthday, which was the 17th, to 925. Nearly 7,000 views in the last 48 hours. That was the amount I was getting, probably not even... Hold on. How many views did I get? I got 9,610 views in September, the entire month. And I've just got basically 7,000 in the last 48 hours. And it's still climbing. How many have I had in the last 60 minutes? 118? Mental. So, yeah, Pentatonics have certainly delivered on this channel. So hopefully that'll keep the channel going for a bit. And it'll give me the opportunity to concentrate on some more exclusive content for you guys on the Patreon, which I think is fair. Clarkson's Farm, you know, I keep meaning to do it, but, you know, it gets to like 9 o'clock at night, and it's like, I can't sit here for an hour plus, you know, and I choose to do something short, like Mind Your Language, or Limit Show, half an hour long, 25 minutes long or so. But it will get done, don't worry. So, thanks everybody for watching, and thank you for supporting me on the Patreon. I don't know if there is any new members lately, but if there is, welcome. Anything else? No? No, that's it. So there you go. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care.